going on there, ladies and gentlemen, beasts and fellow monsters? I am Monster Man Vapes, and welcome back for another review. And in today's review, I'm taking a look at the Titan PWM mod by Steamcrave, the mod that was made for the Titan RDTA. So, grab a drink, sit back and relax, put your feet up, because who knows, by the end of this review, you might be interested in getting this device. So, without any hesitation, let's dive down to the table and let's take a closer look at the Titan PWM mod. Alright folks, so here is the packaging that the Steamcrave Titan PWM mod will come in. Up here obviously you got the Steamcrave logo, a little simple picture of the mod. Down here, Titan PWM mod, powerful, safe, simple to use. On the side you have another Steamcrave logo, you have the colors right here, the one I got is black. On the back here shows you a little in-depth of the mod itself, scratch off, authenticity code, and a little barcode. On the side, Steamcrave again, Steamcrave, and you got Steamcrave. And what you get in the packaging is pretty straightforward. You get a user manual and a Steamcrave sticker. That's it. And here is the Titan PWM mod. As you can see, it's got that basic rectangular look to it. Here's your screen up here at the top. Engraved is the Steamcrave logo. Here is your fire button / adjustment dial. Down here it says Titan PWM mod. You got your serial number right here at the bottom, and you get nothing on this side except some holes for venting. Up here at the top you have a 510 pin that sits super flush with the top. Down here at the bottom of the mod you got more holes for battery venting, and here is the notch that you pull back on to open up the door like so. And a quick look inside the mod. Down here there are your orientations for your batteries. So when you first put the batteries in, the device is going to automatically turn on, but like with all mods, how to turn it off is simply 5 clicks of the fire button, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, says goodbye, and the screen turns off. So the mod's completely off, and then obviously 5 clicks to turn back on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steamcrave, and then boom. So here's a better look at the screen. Right here you have your battery indicator, you get 2 of them. Here is where it shows the voltage, resistance right here, and down here is where it's actually going to show you the wattage. Throw on an atomizer. So as you can see, with an atomizer on, it shows you the resistance up here. When you have your voltage set, you just simply turn the dial to adjust it like so, as you can see there. And when you hit the fire button, it's going to show you what the wattage is putting out based on the voltage and the resistance. So reading here at a 0.12, 4.2 volts. 147 watts. That's what it's saying it's putting out to the atomizer. So this is a 8.4 volt max mod. It acts similar to that of a Paris series mech mod like the Hammer of God, and it's set to 60 amps, 8.4 volts, or 300 watts, whatever hits the ceiling first. So with the screen on, like I said, you turn the dial up and you can go all the way up to 8.4 volts, which for a 0.12, it's hard limiting to the 300 watts. I know 8.4 volts on a 0.12 is a lot higher than 300 watts, but this is hard limiting to 300 watt max. So 300 watts right now is hitting that ceiling. But alright guys, that's basically it for this Titan PWM mod. Super simple, super easy to use, like it says on the box. So let's bring it back up to the FaceTime to give you my final thoughts and pricing. Alright folks, we're back up top here with the Titan PWM mod, and I got the Titan tank sitting on top of it. I got a 0.12 build in this tank at 4.2 volts, which is 147 watts. Let's have a go. Now the first thing that might set people off about this, that might make them turn away from it, is the overall size. It's 41 millimeters by 41 millimeters by, holy shit, it's tall, as Jared the Vaping Goat would put it. It is a very tall mod, yes it is, but considering that its size and housing for 18650 batteries, you can use this thing at a high wattage or high voltage, however you want to put it, and still get phenomenal battery life. The fact that this mod is super simple to use, and I forgot to mention the download, press the fire button 3 times, also locks the voltage to where you can't accidentally turn it up or turn it down if you put it down somewhere and it falls over. So it has a voltage lock, which is a nice touch. So 3 clicks to lock it, 5 clicks to turn it on and off, and you simply turn the dial up and down to adjust your voltage accordingly. Steamcrave has this device on their website for $79.99, so figure 81, 82 bucks, maybe even upwards of 85 depending on where you're at. Does that sound kind of high? In reality, it does not, because even though it's a very simple mod, there's not much to it. It's a 4-battery mod that can do 300 watts or 8.4 volts, whatever hits the ceiling first. The machining of the mod is very nice. It's actually a metal mod. It's made out of some kind of stainless steel with some kind of rough textured paint on it. It feels really good in the hand, even though it is rather big. Of course, I'm a big guy, so it still feels really nice in the hand, even though that it's very, very squared. But I like the feel of it. It feels like it was made very, very well. It's got some heft to it. It doesn't feel, it doesn't feel cheap, or it doesn't feel dainty or fragile. It actually feels like a very, very solid mod. It functions well. It's built nice. It's got very clean machining down on it. So the only con that I can really see for this mod is the fact of it being a gigantic device. If you're somebody who is looking to get into unregulated series, but you're kind of afraid that you might, vent the batteries out or something, this mod can actually be a very good recommendation for you, mainly for the fact that it can give you that 8.4 unregulated series feel without all of the risks involved of learning your Ohm's law. You can actually build this thing down to a 0.06, which the chip is set for 60 amps. So again, you have that safety feature, but you can still get a series-like vape out of it. And the fact that if you're not a big fan of overhang, if you despise overhang, this mod can handle basically every atomizer you can throw at it, with one exception, being the Colorado. Even though I own one, I don't take that thing out at all. So most of the time, the Titan tank is what I take out with this thing, just so I have that juice capacity and that battery life, so I can go a whole day without bringing an extra bottle with me. So guys, that does it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, until next time, Awesome Man Vapes, signing off.